Most people experience the Tetons from the Jackson Hole side. The famous view, the crowded trails, the expensive, everything. We set up camp on the other side of the range entirely. Here's what the Tetons look like when you flip the map around. Okay, go. Good girl. Good girl. Good job, girls. Yeah, we're not even going to take the leashes off. We're going not very far, girls. We're here at a new camp spot, and it's not that far away from our old spot. We were in Victor, or just outside of Victor. Now we're just outside of Driggs, so like half hour, 45 minutes further north. But it's still a really nice spot.
Yes, it's a really nice spot. We're here on the backside of the Tetons. We arrived a few days ago, had some work to do, and actually just finished up working for the day today.
Yeah, and the girls are a little bit cooped up, so they want an adventure. And we did see on the map that just a little bit up the road from us is actually an abandoned scout camp, and there's supposed to be a really pretty lake and kind of cool to check out. So I think that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we're curious to see what it's all about. There's not much information online, but I think it's gonna be a cool kind of like discovery.
Me too.
So what we learned online is that this was built in the late 1930s, and then it served as Boy Scout camp for almost 80 years. They eventually gave it up in 2019 just because they didn't have really the resources and the funding for it. And then it stood empty for a little bit, and in 2022 they officially gave up their special use permit back to the USFS. So now the Forest Service kind of has to decide what to do with all of this, and it sounds like they are planning to destroy some of the buildings, maybe leave some of them standing, and then actually build an official trail right to the lake. And the lake is called Treasure Lake. We haven't seen it yet, but I think it's time for us to check it out. Come, Tinky.
As much as we absolutely loved exploring the abandoned scout camp and the recent history involved with it, Treasure Lake was absolutely beautiful. We came to Teton Canyon for a different reason: its proximity to Grand Targhee Resort. There are so many activities to do up there, with lifts to the top, hikes to have, biking to do. It is just a wonderful place, and we're excited to explore that today.
made it to the Grand Targhee resort for some mountain biking, as you can see. How much did it cost?
I don't recall.
I think it's $60 per ticket. And it's basically 2 lifts here. One brings you up half the mountain and then one brings you up the entire mountain. If you don't like mountain biking, you can still go up the mountain and do like a scenic ticket. I think they're a little bit cheaper, maybe $30, but not 100% sure on that. And there is some hiking up there, which is really cool. So we're gonna check that out later, but like now we're first gonna do some mountain biking. Gotta ease into it with like a nice little green one, because I'm a noob.
And I'm out of practice, so it doesn't hurt to warm up on the bunny hill first, and then we'll advance later. And I mean, this is also used as a ski hill in the winter time, so they have a really nice little like lodge area with some like food and shops and things, and we're probably gonna explore that later too. So it should be a really fun day out here. Got a little riding done, but we are pretty hungry and it is lunchtime, so we stopped by the bar and grill. I got a beer, we got some food on the way, and it'll nourish us up before we go back out there and hit the trails, and then later we'll go to the top of the mountain for that hike. Ooh, it's good.
Alright, so we got some wings and then a burger with fries, and we're splitting everything. The wings come with a couple of different sauces and they're pretty hot. Oh man, I don't know if I can do a proper reaction right now. But let's try this. Oh, that's a good sauce. I like it. Fries are very good too. Let's get that burger. Oh, it's so cheesy. Looks kind of gross.
You know, I can't say I've seen. Perfect. I really can't ever.
It's a little messy, but it is very good.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That is a good burger. Whoa. So I lied, there was a little bit too much food. I need to walk it off before I can ride it off. So we are gonna go to the top of the mountain and we're gonna do the little hike that we had planned. Now I did bring my bike because I'm gonna ride the bike back down, but Senta doesn't feel comfortable, so she's gonna ride the lift back down. But the food was absolutely incredibly tasty. So you are gonna pay a premium because you are at the mountain, but you get good portion sizes, you get delicious food, and the service was excellent. So even though it's gonna cost you a little bit more, it's gonna be worth it.
So our initial plan was to make it over to Mary's Nipple right here, but unfortunately there's a thunderstorm that's about 30 miles out and we can see it from here and actually hear the thunder a little bit. So we figured we don't want to risk our lives just yet, and we're just gonna stay here at this amazing viewpoint. So this is the backside of the Tetons, and you can see them all here. You can see the Grand Teton right there. Right next to it you have Table Mountain, then South Teton, and then on the left side of the Grand Teton, the peak is called, I think, Tiwinot Peak. I might be mispronouncing that, so don't murder me in the comments for that. But just for this view, absolutely worth it. If you don't want to spend the money on the lift ticket to come up here, you can hike up the mountain, but that comes of course with strenuous elevation gain.
I am glad that you decided not to go from the top. It was pretty technical. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video as much as we enjoyed making it. It was super fun today on the mountain, and I would highly recommend coming up here. Even if you're not a mountain biker, go take the lift to the top, see those views because they are gorgeous. And then our other adventures yesterday were also really fun, and it's just more of some of our favorite things. And if you made it this far in the video, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and that bell for all the notifications and updates for our upcoming adventures.
And where are we going?
We are going to be making our way up towards Yellowstone and Glacier for the second half of the summer.